Zazzle. You wanna come get your food? How about if I touch you first? Come here. Zazzles. Come here, there's food. Come on. Zazzle wazzle. No? Fine then. This is usually where I watch fireworks, in the backyard, so I don't have to pay any ticket fees or go to crowds and deal with traffic. However, I can only see 2 city shows from here. There's another city show over there, but there are too many trees. There's also a city show over there behind the trees. So, I'm going to go up on the hill in the mountain, not that mountain, one over there, and I'm going to see if I can see the shows better from there. I don't know because I didn't go look before, but I'm going to go try it out, and if I can't see anything, or if there's too many people already up there that have the same idea as me, then I'm going to come back home and watch them like this as usual. So here I go to check out my new spot. See, there's little city fireworks. I mean, they're not from the city, they're private residents, citizens. And you can see a couple, but then I can't see the ones in the other backyard. And the new spot I want to try out is kind of behind that house there, but it's up on the hill, so I'm gonna hurry up and go see before it gets too dark and all the good ones start and I'll miss them completely. So here I go. So you can see down in the valley, but there are way too many people here. You can't even get through. I'm like squeezed in between 2 cars. See lots of scenery. You can see way down in the valley, but there's cars everywhere. Everywhere. And I have to drive now, so I gotta quit. The city must be on a budget this year because it's kind of pitiful. The private citizen ones are almost better than the city one. I remember when I was a little kid, every city would have a huge display. We could watch 5 or 6 different big displays from this backyard. And the amusement park, which is just to the left, they used to have one every year and they quit like, I think 5 years ago. And like I said, Clearfield one is pretty big, but I have heard nothing from over there right now. I don't know if they're going to have it or if they're starting later. But yeah, when I was a little kid, the sky would just be full of huge sparkles. And because aerials for private citizens were illegal, so you had to get your big bangs from the city. But now that aerials are legal for citizens on private property, I don't know if that's why, because people are doing it more at home. But I don't know, the city one is kind of dinky. And there's only one. There's only one big one. All the other ones are regular people. I mean, it could, at least it's something. It's just I remember it being way bigger, better, brighter. Not sure I like louder, but that's okay. But yeah, the city one is... If I had paid a ticket, I would be very disappointed. Which is why I don't pay a ticket, because for one thing, I can't afford it. And then you have to see you're right there, sitting to watch just their fireworks. And it used to be a good show. Big ones, bright ones. And it would last for 20 minutes or so. But here in the yard, you can see, like, for miles. There's probably a good, let's see, 5, 10 miles I can see. And I paid nothing for it. I'm just sitting out in my backyard. If I need to go to the bathroom, I can just get up and go. Not that I'm going to, because I would miss something. And like I said, it's stinky, but, it's something. I get to see something. At least in this country, we can do this. I don't know about other countries. Like China is where they make the fireworks. As far as I know, they could start being made in other ones like India or Pakistan or wherever everything else is mass-produced. But yeah, I think their celebrations... I guess they have the city parades and stuff too. I know Japan is really big on the parades with dragons and everything for their celebrations. So, like I said, I'm not complaining too much. It's just I remember it being better. But also, the 24th is also a big celebration in Utah, because the 24th of July is the Utah state independence, when we got made a state. So there's quite a bit of fireworks on that day too. Not quite as much, the cities don't go all out. There's mostly parades and pioneer stuff, like with wagons and the covered wagons and horse shows and stuff like that. So, and we're allowed to set off fireworks 3 days before and 3 days after of each holiday, the 4th and the 24th. So I went and bought, well, there's a pretty big one. I went and bought $14 because that's all I had. And they're little dinky fountains. But I'm going to set those off tomorrow night. Because like I said, I have to get up early tonight. As soon as things settle down to where they're not as exciting, I'm going to go to bed. I mean, you're not supposed to set off things after 11 o'clock. But people do. Because I went to bed at 1 a.m. last night and they were still doing it. But yeah, like, I don't know, I'll go to bed at 11. If I go to bed at 11, wake up at 7, that's what, 8, 9 hours of sleep? If the cats let me sleep. They kept fighting the other night. So, it's alright. It's better than paying for something and seeing only one section of it. And of course there's the grand finale, that'll be better. I'm wondering if I should go to the park behind me tomorrow, because there's a park designated for private fireworks, and lots of citizens go there. Like, I should say citizens, because they're not a show put on by the city or a organization or whatever. So this park behind me, there's a lot tonight, obviously. But like I said, we're allowed to do it 3 days before and after. So maybe I'll take my little fountains, because I think it's rude to go there and watch everybody else's and not contribute. So I'll take my little fountains and I'll contribute to the show. But in the park it'll be closer, which will make it seem bigger. And then I have $200 in savings, which, if my car does not break down this month, and I have enough money left over at the end of the month, I'll go buy more fireworks and probably go to the park for the 24th. Because, like I said, the city must be on a budget, because that's not even half of what they were before, like 10 years ago. And then when in the park, you're like right there at the park. And yeah, it's a little, like I said, aerials are legal now, but they're still the kind you buy at the store. So, maybe that's what I'll do for the 24th. And then, when I went up to the hill, there is a castle house up there, which it's obviously too dark to show now. But I think I'll go for a hike this week, because the castle house is right next to federal land, the forest land, and there's a hiking trail up there. And so maybe this week I will go on a hike, and I can take pictures or video of the castle house. There's a lot of rumors about the house and why it was built and why it's being sold. It's $4.7 million. That's the offered price. But it's been for sale for like 5 years. So either the inside I've seen pictures of the inside, and I wouldn't buy it because there's vaulted ceilings everywhere. It's probably nearly impossible to clean decently without getting really special equipment or something. Plus it's $4.7 million, but there's rumors about why it was built and why it's not getting sold. I don't know if it's haunted. I don't think it's haunted, because it was only built like 30 years ago. It's only as old as I am. But anyway, I'll go for a hike and show castle pictures next week. And then the 24th, I will go to the park. I don't know how much recording I will do there, because, I don't know if anybody else wants me recording their stuff. Because I know I don't want to be recorded. That's why I haven't shown my face yet. I don't want my ugly mug everywhere. So, not much of a show, but it's something. Okay, I'm gonna quit talking for the night and go watch my show, and then go to bed.